would say that it's the person to attain is the man. The person to retain is the woman.
Yeah, I seen this study today where they said that in every single relationship, there's one looking up and one looking down at the other. Now, taking your perspective a little bit, the women would never want to look down on their man.
Yeah, no.
So that would mean you always need to be looking up towards your man in every regard that there is, because you need somebody to help guide you, lead you in the right direction, and etc. So to his point, a woman, after she sleeps with the man, it's like this: woman's at top, the man's at the bottom. After she sleeps with him, it goes the other way. Now he basically has the power and she just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Now it's her job to retain and keep him, because like you said, she doesn't want to just keep sleeping with the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. She's trying to keep that guy around. Yeah. So theoretically, by you saying the woman is the prize is incorrect in that circumstance, because you want a man that you look up to, not look down upon.
Okay, but then the female, if she's like the prize, you also want to keep her. You don't want another man to come around.
You're still going to treat her like a queen.
I mean, yeah, we didn't say none of that, but we said who is the prize. Yeah. And in every regard of what you just said, you want your man to make more than you, then he is the prize and not you.
Mm-hmm.
But you can elevate your man, so that means like I'm the one making you feel better or be better. That's the prize.
But
like,
you're
because
supposed
you're gonna
to
stay like at 100K, but if I come around, I'm the prize because I'm helping you become this person.
There's a very good concept on the game of chess, right? And I play it every day. But there's a very good concept in the sense that if you lose the king, you lose the game. Mm-hmm. But you can sacrifice a queen to stay in the game.
Yep.
It's 100%, because you, even with your pawn, right? If your pawn crosses to the other side, you get a new queen.
I mean, that's why
the concept works. It's crazy.
Literally like you'll see the guys that have money. You'll see the guys that have money and go and get with girls that have absolutely nothing.
And so then you don't, or you do?
No, you do see that, but you will never see a girl that has everything go get with a guy that has nothing.
I've seen it.
Get with a guy that has nothing.
I was one of them.
It's cool.
It happens,
I was stupid one.
Exactly. But and even then, it's like that dynamic again. You were looking down, and that's not the dynamic that you really want. The dynamic that you want is looking up towards your man, wanting, like you already said, you want him to make more than you, which means you're going to look up to him. So if you're looking up to him, who's in first place? The guy that's at the top. Who's at second place? The guy that's at the bottom. So you're looking up to the guy that's above you. Which means, again, so the idea of what you're saying kind of contradicts a little bit, because you're saying, oh, I want it to be this way. But in reality, if we actually break it down, you want him to be better than you in every regard, stronger than you, faster than you, better looking than you, all the other things. And what I mean by better looking is take care of himself. I mean by taking care of himself. No, but I'm saying by taking care of himself. You know, have his hygiene, his looks, dress nice, whatever it is. You want him to take care of himself in those regards. You don't want him just to be a slop and whatnot just because he has money or whatever the case is. You want him to, damn, baby, you got that. That's some nice lotion you got there. I didn't even see that lotion. Whatever it is, he's just already in tune with everything. So they just kind of contradict a little bit the way you said.
Let's read a little bit of the comments here. Let's catch up on
somebody
that.
asked a couple questions.
Okay. Hugo said, a man can't lead a woman further than where she's at. Baby J said, would you rather have a man that's strict and as in he restricts you from doing certain things, or a man that lets you do whatever you want? Do you prefer a structured man or a man that gives you free will? Sarah said, from a single mother household, do you see it differently? If a guy makes more, cool, but I need my own independence. I don't mind being the breadwinner as long as my man is pulling weight differently. And then Baby J said, when I restrict, I mean, he doesn't want you making an ass out of yourself when he's not around. And then Bash for Cash also said, a man would hate a McDonald's worker, but a girl would never consider a McDonald's manager.
Hell no. Let's go back to the first question.
Let's go. So with Baby J,
it's strict. Yeah, that
with
one.
Baby J, like, I mean, as a woman, you're representing your man when you're out and about, right? You really are, right? Mm-hmm. So if you make a fool out of yourself and you're out, quote unquote, hoeing around and all that, that's, you know what I'm saying, you have no respect for your man, right? Sarah said?
What would y'all prefer?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A strict man.
A strict man. Yeah. So you would prefer him saying, "Hey, I don't like you wearing that. Please change that."
Well, I would respect him by not wearing what I know he's not gonna want me to wear. So like it's like, I don't know.
But if you want to go out that night with your girls and he's like, "Hey, baby, I just don't want you to wear that specifically. You could put something else on. I just think it's showing too much. I'm not around. I'm not around to protect you." Boom, boom, boom.
then I will change.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
it goes back
there
to
you
that.
go.
What about you, Jess? You're being over here quiet and
I know
everything
I
like
am
that.
over here like, damn.